now they let me down. Yeah, I remember days of wearing hand-me-downs. Yeah, got it out the mud, they understand me now. I swear I'm just a young, no, keep counting up a check. I've been having fun.
What's up, my babies? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kay and this is Crown Baller, and today we're on an episode of Cooking with Kay. Yay! Today's menu, we are making some meatless tacos. Now, y'all, this is my first time making meatless tacos, okay? I love tacos. I love Mexican food and all of that, but your girl is a carnivore. Okay? I'm trying to be on like this quote-unquote healthy kick or whatever. It's like, I don't know how long I'm gonna last, but I'm just trying to be a little bit more healthy. I am out in Australia. If you guys haven't seen the videos, the vlogs, and all that stuff, make sure you check them out. I'll leave them in the cards above or in the description box below, of course. We're gonna experience it together. Some meatless tacos. So let's go through some ingredients. We got some fresh baked tortillas back here. I got them from the bakery. We got our lettuce, some black beans, some minced garlic. I cut that up. Some yellow onion, red onion, tomatoes, of course. We got some avocado for our guacamole, and some, what are these called? Jeez. Some limes, and I got some extra virgin olive oil, and some taco seasoning. And then last but not least, we have our meat. Now this is minced, 100% plant-based. I don't know what it is. I think it's like soy. And let's see. Yeah, so the ingredients on the back is soy. And so I seen this in the grocery store and I was like, okay, let's just try it. So we're gonna experience this together, okay? So if you're interested in this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's start cooking. So we're gonna start off with our pan by putting a little bit of the extra extra virgin olive oil in our pan. We're gonna let that heat up a little bit, kind of move it around a little bit, let that heat up. We're gonna take this garlic and we're gonna go ahead and just drop that in to our pan, kind of let that sweat out a little bit. And then we're also gonna add, or this is a half of a yellow lemon. We're gonna drop that in there as well. Now we have our little onions cooking, as y'all can hear. I know y'all hear that sizzle. Sizzle away, sizzle away. We're gonna brown our little onions and our garlic a little bit. And then we're going to drop this meatless meat into our hot pan. Now, I just opened it and it don't have a smell at all. It concerns me a little bit and I'm very nervous, but we're just gonna hope for the best. Pray along with me, all right? So I kind of made a little hole in there. We're gonna just drop this meat on in there and chop it up as best we can. And we're gonna just treat it just like it's ground beef or ground turkey, whatever you're used to using. That's how we're gonna treat this. We're gonna chop this up a little bit, let it brown. I'm not sure how brown it gets. I hope that it does get brown because I don't know. But we're gonna let this cook a little bit, brown it up, and then we're gonna come back. So the meat has been cooking for a little bit and it still doesn't look like how I'm expecting it to look, but that's okay. I'm gonna add my black beans now. And then before I mix it around, I did add a little bit of salt before I did, but because I know I'm adding the taco seasoning and I don't want it to be too salty, but I'm gonna add some garlic salt, give it a little bit of flavor. And then I'm gonna add some black pepper, of course. And then I'm gonna give it a nice little big stir. The look is what's throwing me off, honestly. It's the look. So I'm gonna let this cook a little bit more, and then I'm gonna turn it off and let it sit to the side. Now that the meat is on the stove cooking, y'all can hear it sizzling. It's still over there cooking. So now we're going to make my famous guacamole. Now, I'm obsessed with Chipotle's guacamole, so I kind of make my recipes similar to what they do. First, we're going to start off with, I believe this is like 4 avocados. So I'm going to mash these up. I like my avocados, I can't do that with a spoon. What the heck are you doing? Get a fork. I like my guacamole very chunky. So I like to mash my avocados, make sure they're right, but I try to mash them to a good consistency that they're chunky, but they're still like, it's still smooth. Okay, so this is a good consistency for me. As y'all can see, it looks pretty good. Like, oh my gosh, it looks freaking amazing. I have my tomatoes here. I don't like to have a bunch of tomatoes, but a good little handful, and I'm just gonna throw them in. Y'all, my hands are clean. Don't worry about that, mind your business. Then also, I'm gonna take some red onion. This is a half of a smaller red onion. I'm gonna dump that in there. I'm gonna take a whole clove of garlic and throw that over in there. I did reduce the heat on my meat so that, well, my meatless meat, so that, okay, it's getting a little brown. I see you trying to get brown. Brown and down. I see you. Brown up then. Brown up then. It's still red, but, you know, we got to get what we can get. Now that I have this, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hold on, y'all. Let me figure out a way. Now I'm going to mix this up. So that everything is nice and mixed in there. It looks so pretty. Y'all, I'm addicted to guacamole. Like, I'm literally addicted. Here we go. I had to turn the flash on so y'all can see. Now everything is pretty much mixed in there. Now I'm going to take a lime and cut it in half. Of course, I've already rolled it out. To make your lime extra juicy, make sure you give it a nice roll. And then I'm just going to squeeze one in there. Give it a nice little squeeze. Then I'm going to squeeze the other one. Get out all them juices in there. And before I mix that around, I'm going to get some sea salt. Sprinkle some of that in there. Of course, some black pepper. Sprinkle some of that in there. And then let's mix it around. Oh man, look at that guac. It looks so pretty. It looks delicious. It looks so fresh. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Got some Australian corn original salted gluten-free tortilla chips. Of course, y'all see I already been eating them. Good to test out your stuff as you go. So we're gonna see what this bad boy needs. I got my chip and we're gonna dip it out. Cheers. Might need one more just to see. Might have something going with that. Maybe need a pinch more salt. But baby, that's it. That's it right there. That's a banger. Every time. It never fails. Praise God. So y'all, now that our guacamole is like A1, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna sit it to the side, but I'm gonna tell you guys a little trick. To keep your guacamole from turning brown, you put in the seeds of the avocado. And it helps it to not turn brown as fast. There's a tip for you and your madre, if y'all ever wanted to know. So we're gonna cover that on up. Keep that in there. And I'm gonna set this in the refrigerator so I can let it chill a little bit until we get ready to eat. Next, I'm going to add our taco seasoning. I'm in Australia, so we ain't got no Ortega or nothing like that. So this is what they have in the store. So I'm going to sprinkle this in. If you have ground beef or chicken or anything, you want to make sure that you drain the meat of all the oils before you put in your seasoning. And then once you do that, you can add it as regular, and then you mix it up. We're gonna mix it up. So this is actually looking kind of dry, so I'm gonna go over to the sink, turn on the water. I'm gonna fill this up with water, and I'm gonna put it in here. And then I'm gonna mix that around to not make it as dry, because it was looking a little dry, y'all. I don't want no dry nothing, no matter if it's meat or not meat. We don't want dry. It's looking kind of good though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't really know. I'm still nervous, but I'm ready to try it at this point. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit more and then we're gonna be ready to start making our tacos. A little side note for those who are new, on Cooking with Kay, we don't do mess, okay? So all those dirty dishes that y'all seen went right in the dishwasher because we clean before we eat. That's a lesson for you and your mother if she didn't tell you that when you were younger. I mean, honestly. All right, so now we're gonna make these tacos. We're gonna start off with our meat, of course. Well, what's supposed to be our meat. These are whole wheat, whole grain tortillas. And they were like slightly warm when I picked them up. Like I said, they were fresh from the bakery. So, girl, I'm trying to be healthy, girl. Whatever. So we're gonna load these up with the meat. Then we're gonna take some lettuce. Sprinkle some lettuce on top. A little bit, just a little bit. Sprinkle some lettuce. Of course, take our tomatoes. Sprinkle a little bit of those. I love tomatoes. We're gonna take some of this amazing guac and kind of smear that along. Just like that. Do the same thing over here. Kind of a healthy portion of guac, you know. Next, we're gonna take some jalapenos. If you want some fresh jalapenos, it's totally fine. You can use fresh, but I didn't see any fresh, so we're gonna use good old pickled ones. So we like heat, so we're gonna add a couple of those. And then last but not least, we're gonna add some sour cream. This is a choice, you don't have to, but I don't have any cheese, so I can't not do cheese and sour cream. So we're just gonna add a little dollop of that, and here we are. They look divine, they look like they're good, so we're just gonna have a taste test for you. All right, y'all, I came out to my balcony because I think the lighting is a little bit better here. Let me see if I can brighten it a little bit more. I hope that you guys can hear me. I know that I'm screaming, but I just wanted to try it with y'all. I'm gonna kind of make this into like a mini burrito. I used to work at Chipotle, so I know a thing or two, even though that's trash. Okay, here we go. I might have just did something, for real. No, it's like actually good. I'm in amazement right now. It just kind of tastes like a bean burrito. But when I take a bite of the minced meat, it doesn't taste like beans. It has a texture in my mouth of actual meat. I'm really shook right now, y'all. I'm really shook. This is an amazing taco. Hey, this is fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. The guac is fire. Do y'all see that? That does not look like, I mean, yeah, the black beans are in there, but it does not look like, that looks like meat, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was expecting it to taste like, but I'm gonna sit here and finish enjoying my tacos, guys. But that is the end of another episode of Cooking with Kay. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Let me know if you've tried meatless meat before, or if you have any suggestions of what I should try again. And it doesn't even have to just be meatless or anything like that. Like anything that you guys want me to try, just leave it down in the description box below and I will try my best to do it. But yeah, I'm about to smash these tacos and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you again. Give me a kiss.